Yeah, the time that people get their big move. What were your kind of expectations of your time at United? Because actually, at that time in '89, they were quite an underachieving side, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Well, I got there at a time where, obviously, Sir Alex Ferguson was just about to rebuild his team. He's brought in a few players, and the reason I went to United was to win trophies and medals. And obviously the expectation of me going there was to become a really great United player. But you know, obviously that didn't really happen. But you know, being at United was one of the best things I've ever done, and I'm pleased to be associated with the club.
Did you think that after playing for England that one time against Egypt that you thought that there'd be loads more to come? I'm just trying to kind of build up this picture of what it's like, because you weren't that old by any means, were you? You've been at Southampton for what, 7 years professionally, but you were still very young. Yeah,
I played my first game for England in 1986, and obviously at a young age like that, still, you know, we've got some good pictures together.
Because I remember the first season that I started to really watch Saints regularly was when Rodney and Matt Le Tissier, when Matt could run and could play up front. When those two were playing, they were playing really, really well together, and it kind of made me always think, I wonder what it would have been like if you had been playing in that team too, if you guys had grown up together. How much? I mean, it's just a personal, but how amazing it could have been if you had had more than half a season to play with each other.
Yeah, I mean, you can understand. I mean, with Matt's ability, because he had a tremendous ability. And with me and Rodney's skill and pace, and then you got Andy Shearer as well, who's playing up there up front as well. I mean, the four of us could have, you know, done a really, really good job for Southampton. But you know, I'm 5 years older than Rodney, and they're 6 years older than Rodney and Raymond. So you know, I'm glad they came through and done a great job for Southampton.
Yeah, I mean, Rod's had a great career, hasn't he?
Yeah,
so it's not just Saints. But then when you moved to United, and you kind of, what was it, about 50 games you got to play there. When you saw everybody coming up, did you sense that the club had a great future after those 25 years of not really doing it?
No, you could see from early stage, like you know, Ryan Giggs. He was flying. I mean, he was only 16, and everyone was just talking about him, saying like he's going to be the next great Manchester United player.
Yeah.
You can see by the way what he's done. Like, he's been there 12 years now, and he's up there with the greats, Bobby Charlton and George Best. And no, I mean, what can you say about him?
Yeah, you probably taught him a thing or two there, didn't you?
No.
Be honest.
No, I don't want to say that. No.
You pulled him aside one training session, didn't you? You said, "Come over it. You're relying too much on your left foot."
No, but I mean, like Ryan's done a great job with him, and you know, it's great to know to have seen him play.
And they're starting all over again now. It likes Rooney and Ronaldo.
Exactly.
New generation.
Yeah, exactly. And they should do really well this season in Premier League.
Are they going to come along to your gig then?
Sorry?
Are they going to come along to the gig? Watch Justin?
Well, I hope so. It'd be nice. I mean, no, I haven't been in touch with them. It'd be nice if they hear about it. Like, they might show their faces somewhere down there.
The England boys have seen him before, of course.
Yeah. But I'm trying to get Incy to come, actually.
Oh, he's local.
Yeah, he's local, and he's just starting his managerial times now.
He's doing really well, actually, isn't he?
Yeah, he's done really well, and hopefully, like he might pop his head through the door.
Yeah, actually, talking about Ince, it's in a kind of a pertinent point at the moment, isn't it? There are only 2 black managers in the whole of the Football League. When you were playing, what are we on, 15 years on or whatever? Would you have ever imagined that it would be so few, considering how many black players there are and how successful the black players have done, and how quite naturally they're at the top of their game and wouldn't for no reason be not good managers?
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing that there isn't a lot more black managers come through. There was John Barnes who went to Celtic for a little while, and obviously Viv Anderson had a little stint somewhere. Sheffield Wednesday, I think it was. I'm a bit disappointed, but that's the way football goes. There's some players who can just go out there and become a manager. There's some players who, you know, go the coaching way.
Get Rod and Ray together again. They're three.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We're not really not that inclined managers and all that. But I'm pleased that NC's you know, gone through and he's doing really well for Maxwell at the moment.
And in terms of your time, do you spend quite a lot of it, most of it, with the foundation, or do you have other stuff that keeps you busy too?
It's mostly the foundation. There's a lot of functions that we've been doing in the last year, and I'm pleased that I've got this chance to have this do at Stamplex on the 30th of March.
And how do you notice the awareness increasing of MS? Because it's, do you know what, my understanding of it comes from things like the West Wing. I don't know if you've seen that, you know, the West Wing is kind of trying to educate, and do you think that the message is getting across? People are becoming more aware of what it's about?
Yes, I think so. I do think so. I'm pleased that, you know, there is a lot more coverage about it as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of programs like coming up with MS and Multiple Sclerosis, and it's great to know that you know, people are being more aware of this terrible disease.
And do you feel that it's important that, as somebody who suffers from MS, you kind of have a kind of a raised profile and an ability to get it to people much easier?
Yeah, I mean, like that's the only reason. That's the reason why I've done this foundation, is to make sure that you know, people are aware of something like this, and if I can lend my face to get it out there, then you know, that's what I've got to do.
And finally, considering United are playing in the FA Cup tonight, your memories of that big 3-3 draw and then Lee Martin's goal in the replay, because that was cup finals. I know the last one was, but cup finals aren't like that anymore, are they? They're too boring.
Oh, the 3-3 draw was absolutely energy sapping. Oh, I swear, it was a really tiring day, really hot. But you know, the game was excellent. I mean, the crowd must have loved it. I mean, we got Ian Wright coming on at half time, and Mark Hughes scoring twice, and Wrighty scoring, and it was unbelievable. Really tiring though, but it was great in the replay that we got that goal to win it. Because
I was speaking to Chocky McClare, and he was saying that there was a sense of inevitability about it, that every game was away from home, and yet you're always winning. And by that time, you're kind of like, because tonight, away at Reading is the first time United have had to do it this run, but you're thinking, hang on a minute, they've been at home and they're getting comfortable. But actually, when you go away from home, Arsene Wenger said it too, in a cup, away from home is sometimes better, because you kind of get going a bit more.
It's a lot better. Well, I think we found it a lot better in 1989, 1990. There wasn't that much pressure on us, and we just went out there and did the business. And you know, it was just great to have that run at that time, because I think he, you know, gave a lot of the boys, especially the manager, the encouragement to get through the season. It was great though, really good.
And now he's won it 5 times.
5 times, yeah. 5 times. It's unbelievable achievement, and you know, I'm really pleased with him.
Wicked. Dan, it's been great. Thank you very much. Stop!
Now football is a pleasant game, played in the sun, played in the rain, and the team that gets me excited, Manchester United, Manchester United, a bunch of bouncing Busby babes, they deserve to be knighted. If ever they're playing in your town, you must get to that football ground, take a lesson, come to see football taught by Matt Busby and Manchester United, a bunch of bouncing Busby babes, they deserve to be knighted. They are the greatest team today. If you don't believe me, go and see them play. A type of football second to none. Now they're at the top of the division.